On today's episode of I Grew Up in an Actual Dictatorship, so you know you're not in one, I want to tell you guys about the day that Fidel Castro, our own president, massacred 42 Cuban citizens in order to stop them escaping the country. This is the massacre of the 13th of July. 3 a.m., 13th of July of the year 1994. The port manager of a well-known bay, Bahia de La Habana, had secured a boat from the company that he worked for in which he planned to escape along with a tripulation of 72 people. This tripulation, there were 10 kids, youngest one 4-month-old. But their dreams and hope for a better life in the United States was easily squashed when mere minutes into the voyage was already a Coast Guard boat rear-ending them. They already knew beforehand that this event would take place at the exact time that they were going to do it. Nervously, the boat captain started to escape from the Coast Guard, and when headed out to open sea, there were already two bigger boats expecting their arrival and waiting to take action. It was at this moment that the three tugboats started chasing after the Cuban boat and started ramming it from the sides and from behind and throwing salt water with pressurized jet in order to sink the boat down. No warnings were given. The first one to die was the boat captain, as he got hit in the chest with the water cannon, and subsequently the tripulation that was down in the bottom of the boat started to drown. Water started coming in through the hatches and drowning everybody that was trapped inside. Finally, after many attempts ramming it and hitting it with water cannons, the boat was finally sinked. You think that would have stopped them, as they had already stopped the escapees. But that wasn't enough for them. They wanted to leave no trace of the inhumane act they were committing. So they started swirling around the survivors in order to create turbulence so they would drown with the waters. The survivors, in between many screams and pleads, "Please help us," pleads were falling on deaf ears. Can you imagine how desperate that situation was for them? You don't have to imagine. Let's hear directly from one of the survivors who lost her 10-year-old son and her husband during the voyage.
Veo un remolcador que se acerca a nosotros. Estábamos solos el niño y yo con la señora. Y veo un remolcador que se acerca y le digo que nos ayude, que por favor que nos subieran, que no sabíamos nadar, que nos ayudaran. Y dijeron que se mueran. Fue la palabra que dijeron. Entonces tuvimos que seguir al grupo que estaba allí. Pero ellos tenían una tabla de una nevera. Estaban aguantados en una nevera. Entonces solté a la mujer para aguantarme de la nevera pensando que fuera a servirme mejor porque pensé que la mujer se me podía hundir. Y cuando me aguanté de la nevera, me cayó todo el mundo arriba.
Vile and cruel act